Some things are so evil that it's enough that they simply happened, said the man. They don't need to be given a second existence by being retold. He took a drag on his cigarette. That's what I think on some days anyway, he went on. Other days, I think the opposite. The past has a future we never expect. One of the fundamental ideas of the 19th century was that there are races, peoples, nations, and tribes that are in the process of dying out. Or as the Prime Minister of England, Lord Salisbury, expressed it in his famous speech in Albert Hall on May 4, 1898. One can roughly divide the nations of the world into the living and the dying. The weak nations become increasingly weaker, and the strong, stronger. It was in the nature of things that the living nations would fraudulently encroach on the territory of the dying. He spoke the truth. During the 19th century, Europeans had encroached on vast territories around the world. The word genocide has not yet been invented, but the matter existed. Joseph Conrad may not have heard Lord Salisbury's speech. He had no need to. Conrad could no more avoid hearing of the ceaseless genocide that marked his century than any of his contemporaries could. It is we who have suppressed it. We do not want to remember. We would prefer for genocide to have begun and ended with Nazism. This would indeed be most comforting. For sure, the 9-year-old Adolf Hitler was not in Albert Hall either when Lord Salisbury was speaking. He had no need to. He knew it already. The air Hitler and all other Western people in his childhood breathed was soaked in a conviction that imperialism is a biologically necessary process, which, according to the laws of nature, leads to the inevitable destruction of the lower races. It was a conviction that had already cost millions of human lives before Hitler provided his highly personal application.